continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives that we've set. We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded.
Wow, this is amazing stuff. This really hit me in a really powerful way. This is a response to that video about Obama's civilian Homeland Security force that he's talking about. This doesn't just come out of nowhere, and it's amazing. Much like George Bush, I have these gut feelings often when I hear things, and this has been stewing in my mind for a while. Back in April, on the campus of Indiana University, part of the foreign policy, whatever department, I don't know what it is, but they brought in this CFR, Council on Foreign Relations thinker and fellow, Stephen Flynn. If you Google his name, the first thing that comes up is information that will talk about this civilian force. He's been writing papers about this for years, a couple years anyway. He wants to model Homeland Security on the Federal Reserve System, which of course is not that popular right now because they kind of created this bubble that caused the whole need for the supposed need for the bailout. But besides that, that's what's coming under McCain or Obama, which is amazing. And this is super creepy, and I hope people will take notice of this. It was just so, I just saw this was linked off Drudge, where Obama is calling for a civilian security force that is, quote, let's see, we cannot continue to rely on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives we've set. We've got to have a civilian national security force that is just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded. Those are very specific words. That isn't just some, it's really strange, and that's really put there, and I'm almost positive that the source is Stephen Flynn. Everyone needs to be aware of this, whether you think you're liberal, progressive, conservative, libertarian, socialist, anarchist, whatever you are. This plan has been in motion for a long time. I imagine even before 9/11. So I hope people will pay attention to this. It's just really, really outlandish. This idea of making Homeland Security unaccountable to the people, unaccountable to Congress. And Stephen Flynn's argument is that, quote, Congress is not capable of making the tough decisions necessary for protecting the homeland. Simply amazing stuff. And what I wonder is, I approach this from the conservative side, and it just blows my mind. What is it going to take for conservatives to wake up and understand that the rule of law and the Constitution is being flushed down the drain? Much like what was it, Naomi Wolf. We really need to unite with everyone who cares about the Republic disappearing. I shouldn't even have to quote the Founding Fathers, but unfortunately a lot of us don't know much about them. Listen to this from James Madison, and listen to how amazing this relates to what's going on. Quote, the management of foreign relations appears to be the most susceptible of abuse of all the trusts committed to a government, because they can be concealed or disclosed in such parts and at such times as will best suit particular views. Fast forward a little forward. Perhaps it is a universal truth that the loss of liberty at home is to be charged to provisions against danger real or pretended from abroad. And of course the famous attributed line to Benjamin Franklin, and even if he didn't say it, he did quote it, and obviously the Founding Fathers believed this. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. I don't understand how you could possibly vote for Obama. It's completely, and I'm speaking to you leftist and Obama supporters. I can't vote for McCain myself. I would vote for Chuck Baldwin, but if you care about any of these issues, the bailout, the Patriot Act, FISA, Military Commissions Act, or this completely sick move towards a, quote, force that is, let's read it again. We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded. as Homeland Security. Hold on for the ride. It's going to be interesting.